Welcome to the channel, coin enthusiasts and collectors. In this video, we're taking a closer look at some of the most valuable United States of America 1-cent coins found in circulated condition. Even though these coins have passed through many hands over the years, some of them still hold amazing value that surprises collectors around the world. We'll explore their unique features, mint marks, and the history that makes these 1-cent coins truly special. So get ready to uncover the hidden treasures that might be sitting right in your change jar. Let's get started. First up, the 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny. This small copper coin without a mint mark may seem ordinary at first glance, but it holds incredible historical and collectible value. Each mark and scratch tells the story of America during a pivotal moment in the 20th century, just before the world was drawn into World War II. The 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny was minted at a time when the United States was emerging from the Great Depression and preparing for an uncertain global future. It represents strength, resilience, and the everyday spirit of the American people. Struck primarily in Philadelphia, the version without a mint mark was produced in massive quantities, yet its charm lies in the craftsmanship and era it represents. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar and timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth and remains one of the most beloved coin designs in American history. The inscription above reads, "In God We Trust," while to the left of Lincoln is the word "Liberty," and to the right, the year 1941. The absence of a mint mark below the date indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. The reverse side features two simple yet powerful wheat stalks along the edges, giving this series its famous name, the Wheat Penny. Between them, you'll see the words 1 cent and United States of America, along with the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. The wheat design symbolizes growth, prosperity, and the hard work of the American people, fitting for the time when the country was preparing for major change. The coin was struck in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it that warm reddish-brown tone so distinctive of classic U.S. cents. Over the decades, many of these coins have developed rich patinas, from deep chocolate browns to bright red hues, depending on how they were stored or circulated. In circulated condition, it's common to see some wear on Lincoln's cheek, hair, and coat, as well as smoothing on the wheat ears, but that only adds character. In 1941, over 887 million pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, making it one of the highest mintages in the Wheat Penny series. While this means the coin is not rare in general circulation, finding one in well-preserved circulated condition with sharp details and rich color is still a wonderful addition to any collection. The 1941 Wheat Penny represents an era of transition, just before the U.S. entered World War II in 1941. It was a coin that circulated in the pockets of citizens during wartime rationing, economic shifts, and national unity. Many of these pennies may have been used to buy bread, milk, or a newspaper in a time when a single cent actually held significant purchasing power. Collectors love this coin for its accessibility and history. Even though it's a common date, it serves as an excellent starting point for new collectors who want to build a complete wheat penny set. The coin's design, history, and the story of the early 1940s make it far more meaningful than its face value might suggest. When evaluating your 1941 penny, focus on its color, luster, and wear. Circulated coins that retain some red or reddish-brown tones are often more appealing than those that have become dull or heavily worn. Even with visible wear, these coins can still look beautiful, especially when the details of Lincoln's face and the wheat stalks are still visible. Some 1941 wheat pennies may also have interesting die variations or errors, such as double dies or repunched mint marks from other years. Although these are less common for the no-mint mark Philadelphia coins, it's always worth examining your coin closely under magnification. You never know when you might spot a hidden treasure. The coin's condition has a major influence on its value. In average circulated condition, the 1941 penny is usually worth a few cents above face value, but in higher grades or uncirculated condition, the value increases significantly. Collectors seek out bright, lustrous examples that showcase the original copper glow of the coin. It's important to note that these coins were made from real copper, which gives them a distinctive weight and feel. When you hold a 1941 wheat penny, you're holding a piece of history that connects you directly to the people and events of that time. It's a tangible link to America's past, simple yet powerful. Many coin collectors see the 1941 penny as a symbol of American strength. As the nation was on the brink of entering World War II, this coin was part of everyday life, serving as a reminder of unity and determination. Every time you look at it, you can imagine how it circulated through the hands of factory workers, soldiers' families, and children saving for their future. The craftsmanship of the coin is also worth noting. Victor David Brenner's design has stood the test of time, remaining on U.S. pennies for over a century. His portrait of Lincoln is not only iconic but also deeply human, capturing the character and resolve of one of America's greatest presidents. While the 1941 wheat penny may not make you rich, its true value lies in its legacy. It's an artifact of American history, a testament to craftsmanship, and a symbol of endurance through challenging times. Every collector who holds one of these coins is preserving a small but meaningful piece of that story. If your 1941 penny is in circulated condition, take a moment to appreciate the life it's lived. Each scratch and tone represents years of use, decades of circulation across generations. It might not be shiny, but it carries authenticity that brand new coins simply can't match. Whether you're a new collector or an experienced numismatist, the 1941 wheat penny deserves a place in your collection. Its beauty, history, and symbolism make it one of the most beloved coins in U.S. history. So, the next time you find one in your collection or change, remember, it's not just a penny, it's a story of America's strength, spirit, and heritage in the palm of your hand. Next up, the 1938 Lincoln Wheat Cent. This coin, without a mint mark, was struck in Philadelphia and carries with it the enduring image of Abraham Lincoln that has graced the U.S. cent since 1909. Though small in size, this copper coin is rich with history, character, and charm, representing an important time in America's economic and social evolution during the late 1930s. The year 1938 was a period of gradual recovery for the United States as it worked to overcome the effects of the Great Depression. Millions of Americans were still struggling, and yet the simple 1-cent coin played a crucial role in daily life. From buying candy and postage stamps to paying for newspapers, the penny had real purchasing power. This makes every surviving 1938 cent a little time capsule of that era, an object that witnessed the resilience of the American people during challenging times. On the obverse, we see the familiar and dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by the talented sculptor Victor David Brenner. His depiction of Lincoln is timeless, serious, compassionate, and strong. Above Lincoln's head appears the phrase, "In God we trust." To the left is "Liberty," and to the right is the year 1938. Because there is no mint mark, this coin was minted in Philadelphia, which produced over 156 million examples that year. The reverse side continues the wheat cent's iconic design, 2 wheat ears curving gracefully along the edges, framing the inscriptions, 1 cent, and United States of America. Above them sits the motto, E pluribus unum, which translates to, out of many, one. These elements reflect the agricultural roots and unity of America, symbolizing both prosperity and shared national identity. The composition of the 1938 Lincoln Wheat Cent is 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it a warm, earthy color that has evolved beautifully over time. In circulated condition, the coin often shows varying shades of brown or reddish-brown patina, depending on how it was stored and handled. Some examples may show a soft glow of red in protected areas, while others have darkened into a deep, chocolate tone, each coin developing a personality of its own. As for its place in numismatic history, the 1938 cent is part of a long and beloved series that ran from 1909 to 1958. Collectors admire this era because the coins were struck in real copper, unlike modern zinc-based cents, giving them both weight and lasting durability. The wheat cent's design also connects directly to Lincoln's legacy and to early 20th century craftsmanship, making it a cornerstone of U.S. coin collecting. While the 1938 Philadelphia penny isn't considered rare in general, finding one in attractive circulated condition with clear details and natural color is still something special. Many of these coins spent decades in circulation, which means they often show light to moderate wear. Lincoln's hair and cheek may be softened, and the wheat ears on the reverse slightly flattened. Yet even with this wear, the coin maintains a certain dignity that speaks to its history. The 1938 cent also represents a transition period in American coinage. It was minted just before World War II, when metal compositions would soon change due to wartime needs. Within a few short years, the U.S. would begin experimenting with steel cents in 1943, making these pre-war copper issues even more nostalgic and meaningful for collectors today. Collectors often cherish circulated coins like the 1938 wheat penny for their authenticity. Unlike mint-state coins locked away in protective cases, circulated examples have lived full lives, exchanged between countless hands and generations. Every nick, tone, and worn spot tells a story of America's working people and the daily exchanges that shaped the country's economy. When examining your own 1938 penny, pay attention to small details. A strong, bold date and a clearly defined Lincoln profile increase its collector appeal. Even in circulated condition, coins with even wear and natural color are considered desirable. Be cautious of overly polished examples, as cleaning can reduce both the aesthetic and historical value of the coin. From a design perspective, the 1938 wheat cent remains one of the most elegant small coins ever produced. Brenner's portrait of Lincoln was revolutionary in its time. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's likeness. The wheat reverse, simple yet symbolic, evokes the nation's agricultural prosperity and unity. Together, these designs embody the values of hard work and integrity that Lincoln himself represented. Although most circulated 1938 pennies have modest monetary value, their historical significance is priceless. They are pieces of a bygone era when America was finding its footing once again and preparing for the challenges of the 1940s. Collectors who appreciate history often keep these coins not for profit, but for the story they tell. It's also worth noting that copper coins from this period age beautifully. Exposure to air and handling creates unique toning over time, so no two circulated 1938 pennies look exactly alike. Some collectors even enjoy assembling sets of wheat cents based on color variations, from bright red-brown examples to darker, naturally aged pieces. The sentimental value of a 1938 penny can also be deeply personal. Many of these coins were passed down through families or found in jars and drawers decades later, often sparking curiosity and nostalgia. Holding one is like holding a small, solid piece of history, something tangible from a world that's long gone, yet still part of our shared American story. In the world of coin collecting, the 1938 wheat cent stands as a perfect example of how even common coins can hold uncommon stories. It reminds us that value isn't always measured in dollars. Sometimes it's found in the history, design, and human experience that a coin represents. Whether you're a beginner collector or a seasoned numismatist, adding a 1938 Lincoln wheat penny to your collection is both affordable and meaningful. It connects you directly to the people who lived through one of America's most transformative decades. So if you have a 1938 1-cent coin in your collection or just found one in circulation, take a moment to appreciate it. This coin is more than just metal. It's a story of perseverance, craftsmanship, and the timeless image of a leader who shaped America's identity.